Welcome to this short series where we are taking a look at the Titan expedition for No Man's Sky, which was released in March 2025, and we are starting down on this planet here just to show you. This is Ikaio or whatever it is, but the important thing is it's got some ancient bones on it. So, and if you look at my inventory at the moment, we don't have that much in the way of selection of bones. So I thought, and considering that we got to collect at least 80, I thought maybe this would be a good opportunity to move that part of the mission forward. And also, when I landed on this planet, I did the instinctive thing that I always do, is scan the immediate area. And what we've now got, if I can find it, is we've now got the reverse paleobotany. So we can select that. That's going to give us some delicate fauna. So we got a bit more pile of cash. And so what we're going to do is look around to see if we can find some bones. And of course we can't. Oh, that's great. Oh no, there's some bones over there. I can just see it. 796. I've filled up the launch thrusters on the ship. So what we're going to do is just wander across the surface, see if we can pick up some more fossils. And while I'm doing that, a quick, as usual, a quick shout out to all of you who took the time to post some comments. And I think that some of your observations were quite relevant in the fact that one of the problems we're going to have is storing all these bones. But as was suggested, is that you can assemble them into skeletons. I know we've only got the, what we call it, we've only got the avian display, but if we find some more wings, we can always make one of those and sell it, because we've also got the mission to make 2.5 million from that bone there. And I'm completely up front, actually. I was sat thinking about this expedition, well, just before I started, or while I was sorting myself out ready to start, and it occurred to me that this could be quite a good expedition to actually do from a standard game, especially if you're looking to make some money, because of collecting all the fossils. And if you could bring some of the fossils back to your normal game, things could be quite useful. You could also probably make some nanites as well. I mean, you're not going to make that much in the sense from how can you put it, from the overall. I think we could probably do with some dense car. Oh, there's pure ferrite there. We'll get. I don't know why I'm scanning the rock, but it's the way it seems to be done. And we're just take this, and of course we're got with a little bit of condensed carbon. It's a kind of bit of a quick win-ish type thing. But just going up here and dig some more bones out. So if we find any wings, we will build another avian skeleton. But at the same time, we do need to have enough of the bones so that when we get to the next dig site, we can assemble a creature. Okay, we got more, looks like we got more hostiles. We've also got to kill these stone creatures anyway. So what we might be able to do, dig the bones up first. Oh, an ancient tailbone. Okay, I'm sure there was another one here somewhere. Now we have got the enhanced scatter blaster. Where are you? There's two of them. I think there's two of them. Put him. Yeah, there's two of them. Okay, that's a bit unfair, game. Yep. Now, in theory, that should... There's one... Yeah, we've got 3 out of 5, so we've got to kill 2 more. We need to build our health back up again. Let me just have a look around. That's it. So there's a predator over there. Okay, there's some more bones in that direction. 660. So what did we get from that? We've now got a rib cage, a tailbone, dangling forearms, grasping forearms, fossilized biped legs, and a crown of bones. That's technically enough to make another skeleton. So if we get one more fossil bed, that should then allow us to move on to the next, what we call it, dig site. Also, I think it was Snafu who pointed out that the reasoning for these translators is to help talk to the paleoscientists. So in some ways that makes sense. So we'll keep the translators for the moment. I'm sure that you could probably muddle through even if you couldn't understand what the guy was saying, but we'll keep going. And okay, just pick up the oxygen on the way through. So here we are. We're just coming up on the next fossil bed. Looks like we've got 4 fossils here. That's a reasonable start. So we'll just get into here. Wow, we got more than 4. Wow. Okay, we'll take these. I mean, I was thinking about this, and I think that if you're playing a normal game, I think Ancient Bones now, especially once you've got the ability to actually assemble the skeletons, it's going to be a really good way to make some serious cash if you can get 5 million per. How many we got now? I think we got a reasonable selection. We got a vigilant stony thing here. We got a couple of these berries that we could probably sell. So we've got a couple of skulls and stuff. Right, I'm just gonna have a look round just to see if there's anything, any other nearby. That's where we came from. No, I think we're basically out of range now, so I think it's time to move on. I mean, we've now got, how many bones have we got? We've got 19 out of 80, so we're nearly 25% of the way on our... So we're just going to land the ship. We're going to go to the second dig site. So we're going to jump in here. Now I have got the warp upgrades. We might be able to... What's the... I was hoping to get to the dig site in one jump, but obviously not. How much warp fuel have I got? We have got the boost to make the warp jump a little bit more efficient as well. Have a look at... Oh, I thought I had the boosters. Okay, wrong game. What we're going to do is, I think I've got the nanites. I've got 2,000 nanites. I'm going to skip into the space station and see if we can get a warp drive upgrade. I mean, we can literally flag through it if necessary, but it'd be worth a look. Yeah, I think that's the downside of kind of doing the weekend mission. I must admit that weekend mission was quite interesting as well. I think if the fossil or bone collector comes up into the weekend mission, I think it's certainly worth doing. Okay, let me just see. Purchase upgrades. No. Okay, game. Got a hyper C class hyperdrive module, but not worth the effort, to be honest. What we can do though is sell off those two thingies down the bottom to give me a bit more room. Lost, yeah, it gives us 3.5 million. Don't think we need copper. I'm going to buy the ferrite dust because we got to, and I think we got plenty of environmental protection at the moment. Okay, we're just going to have to do this the hard way. How much has the warp fuel? One of those. In takes us back to 90%. So we're just going to have to do it the hard way. Not that this is time critical. So oh great. Another one of the more annoying aspects of the game. Game, I have no interest in your space rescue. Luckily with the Explorer. Come on. Okay, head for the space thing. Gonna duck in the space station because that should cancel the space battle. Okay, it says pulse engine. Oh, that's because these guys have caught up with me again. I'm just gonna duck in here. Might as well check for a warp drive, I suppose. Hey, Mr. Bikini. Give me a nice S-Class warp drive upgrade. Oh, hyperdrive module, yeah. We will take that. Okay. Is there any way I can squeeze a little bit more? Right, that gives me that. Actually, if we put you there, you there, you there, you there, you there, that gives us a warp range of 704 light years. Going a quick look in here for anything. Take the tritium because it means we won't have to bother about mining asteroids for fuel. Can go there. But put these guys in here. What is this thing anyway? 120,000. We'll keep that just for the moment. Right, hopefully by now the guys outside have taken the hint and cleared off. And away we go. So here we are. The rendezvous point is right in front of us. This one doesn't have any bones. This is a space station here. We will tag the space station just in case we need to get back to this system. Not that I expect to, but you never know. And we will. Okay, I'm just gonna check the trade station. Thing that might be useful. phosphorus could be useful for heat protection. Because I'm filling my inventory up and I need to keep the inventory fairly open. Anyway, we've registered the space station. I've just got to find the Z dig site now. Where's the dig site? Site is over there. Right, we're just... Right, so we're off to a ruined planet that's got vile brood detected. It's also got high sentinel activity, but technically we're going to be there in a passive role, so we should be okay. We're not interested in whatever you're selling, mate. You're probably just a trader. So here we are. We're just coming down on the second dig site. I'm kind of looking around to see whether there's a base or anything around here, but not seeing it, so we'll just do it the normal way. If I can land, of course. Here we are. There's target aligned 633. What's the... And we top that up. Use the uranium to top up that. Don't think there's anything else on this planet that's going to be any use to us, unfortunately, but that's the way it is. We're just going to go here. So here we are. We just found the next location. Let's go and talk to our friend here. We've got of course we've got a bone to pick up. Well, might as well snag my ancient bone as well. Got a mighty rib cage. There's the paleontologist's breath condenses into a frozen greeting. Is evidently excited to see me. New worker friend at the site. The research creatures of 2 legs. Gratitude for the help, friend. Albert. Bones complete. Begin research. Excellent. We await your best 2-legged fossil. So we've got dig 2. What have we got? Collected an entire skeleton. Where does that come from? Okay, we'll just have a look at that. Got some discarded dirt or polished stone. Okay, let's just have a look at what we got. I'm just going to fill up the environmental protection as well. Drop one of those in. Just drop some oxygen in as well. Okay, so we've got the dig site 2. Upgrade that. I want to fill in these gaps. They annoy me. I think we'll be okay there. I think the rest can go into... Okay. So suit inventory upgraded. And we've got this here. Pre-packaged launch auto-charge supreme scanning system. Okay. I certainly wouldn't mind the auto charger. I certainly wouldn't mind that. Problem is, I can't install it on the ship. Oh, well, we can get rid of. Oh, the ship's out of range anyway. So we'll probably get rid of that rocket launcher thing. Right. What we got to do next is assemble a biped skeleton. Right, that means we should have the, what we call it, or no, that's the avian display. It's a biped fossil. Okay. What we're going to have, choose one of the ones. Oh, they're all the same anyway. We have a megafauna, I think. Torso. Only got the one torso. Upper limbs. Grasping forearms. Lower limbs. Fossilized. And what kind of tail are we going to have? Ancient tailbone. Package exhibit. That gives us the bygone biped. So that's the next mission that we've got. Okay, so that completes this. This gives us pre-packaged rocket brutes, supreme movement upgrade. Okay. And that also completes phase 2. That gives us living fossil companion egg. That completes phase 2. So technically now we're on to the way to phase 3. It says reassemble quadruped, but we haven't got the bones to. We only had the one rib cage. Catch a bonefish. Okay. I select catch a bonefish. Will that give me any hints around here? Catch a whispering. Okay. Right. We're just going to summon in the ship. Find bonefish on toxic worlds or any deep water at night. Okay. I'm assuming that what we've got is there. The movement. That's only an A class. This is an S class. So if we're going to install that, we might as well install that. Scan and auto charger repack. Okay, we might as well put that in. This enables auto charger. We really need a ship upgrade. We are going to dismantle you because I don't. Anyway, a condense. Should have got rid of you a little while ago. Right, we need more bones. Let's get off this planet. This planet doesn't have any bones on it. Any of these? Right, you've got ancient bones on Ijona 86S5. Because there's no point going to the dig site if we don't actually have the bones to assemble a complete thing. So if we look for Ijona, okay, it looks like they might be on the other side of this planet. So we're gonna scoot around the planet. It's got salvageable scrap on it. Okay, there's the Ijona 86S5. So it's great. It's a lava planet. Maybe we'll get a fiery dragon skeleton. Well, if it's too hostile, we're go off and find another system because we're bound to have to do multiple jumps to get to the next rendezvous point. So we'll do a quick touchdown here and see how it goes. Yeah, this could be interesting, but right, we're just going to do a touch landing and see how it goes, see how tough the environment is. If it's too much of a pain, we'll just move on. Oh, so this is a lava planet. Unknown building over there. No, I don't think. Oh, okay. We've got something on the other side of the. That's fairly close, actually. Just top up the environmental protection.
Technology recharge.
Okay. This is fairly close, so maybe we'll just pick up one set of bones. We've got a vigilant source here as well. No point scanning anything. Okay, looks like we've got a reasonable crop here. Oh yeah, we got a pretty good crop here actually. This might be worth the visit. Is that it? Ah, I thought there was more here. Obviously not. Okay, scattergas master. Where are you? Oh, this one's a bit tougher. He just regenerated. Or you? Where are you? Oh wow, there was two of them. Well, we got ourselves another. Well, that was worth a visit. Anyway, right, we're going to get back to the ship. Technically, that. Ooh, what on earth is that? Technically, that gets the kind of tough combat aspect of the expedition over and done with. What we will do is let's have a quick look. Shove that in there. Put the scanner modules down there. We don't need them. What do we get here? We got a mammoth skull. Don't need that. It looks like we didn't get a rib cage, but we can sell off that. What we call it. I think what we might need to do is actually barter for a rib cage. Any other bones or anything around here? Wait. Anyway, let's just get back to the ship. So let's get back to here. Get in the ship and take a quick look at the expedition. So we've now got these stone ghosts. We got we didn't get much from that, but we've completed it. Right, up into space. And we will be on our way to the next location. Expedition route. We get there in one go. Looks like we can get there in one go. That's good. Here we've got a bountiful planet. Where's the space station? First thing we'll do is sell off that assembled bone that we got. So just dive into here. And we're here. So we will. I think I'll sell the vigilant stone if we need them. We know where we can get one. Okay, we can sell this for another 500,000, which is pretty good. Okay, we've got some skulls, and we got a couple of fossilized biped forearms, gropers forearms. Can't sell Right, see if we can trade for a rib cage. Okay, matey. Browse fossil archive. Skulls, tails, torsos. See if we can get lengthy, thinned, plated rib cage. Okay, we'll just get a. Right, we'll trade a skull. Salting. Okay. Okay.
Product received.
That gives us a torso. So in theory, we should have everything now that we need to make another skeleton. So, oh, whoops, where am I? Ah, got lost. Lost in the woods. So what we got to do now is go to dig site 3. Okay, so it looks like we're going to a moon with ancient bones on it. So we should be able to replenish our ancient bones there. If it's got water on here as well, we could do some night fishing. Although a toxic planet would probably be better. This looks... So we're just going to... I can't see the ground.
Weather update.
Yeah, thank you, game, because I can't see the ground. I can't see a thing at the moment. Oh, there's the ground. It's about to crash into it, I think.
Extreme temperature detected.
Yes, I know, game. There it is. Finally can see the ground. I was way too high when I was trying to land. Right, we're probably going to need cold protection here. I got cold protection. Yeah, we need to pop it up. I've got a bit of dioxide as well. Hello, matey. Right, it says we've got to go 350 in that direction. But here's the camp. Go talk to the paleontologist. Oh, we could have traded for bones here as well. I overhear the paleontologist conversing with a remote colleague. They seem to be discussing their findings, and the tone puzzled. I do not understand what became of the ancient creature. The fauna here has no evidence of 4 legs. The alien turns their attention to indicating a diagram of the data pad. A quadrupedal beast is displayed. They tap out the 4 limbs. There seems to be evidence of a 4-legged creature or one of its descendants. Strange friends. Bones have been offered to assist. So we've now got dig 3. Is there any? I'm not seeing a bone here. Okay, we're now a senior field agent. We will. Oops. That ancient bone. Yeah, wow. Okay. Piece of dioxide. We got to do now? Oh, we've got to claim the other reward, haven't we? Okay, so we'll claim this. We've got another 5 inventory slots. Just put them across the bottom here. I think inventory is... okay, escape. We're now at senior field agent. Oh wow, fine, we've got an upgrade. Do our multi-tool. Wait, game. I know best. Stop telling me that you know best. Ah, no. I can't kill him with a fishing rod. Isn't a very friendly planet, is it? We eat something. Okay. Assembler. Right. Goal. Got a rib cage. Grasping forelegs, hind legs. Right, we're gonna definitely have to go on a package exhibit. Okay. So we've now reassembled the quadruped. Oops. So we've now got that. We got a pre-packaged. So all we really got to do is catch a bonefish. I'm just gonna bring the ship in if it will let me, and then we'll take stock. Don't really like that. Don't feel this planet is particularly that friendly.
Weather warning. Incoming
Yeah,
storm.
yeah. I think we're gonna find a better planet to hunt bones on. Right, we got a bonefish. Are there any planets here that are toxic? It said on a toxic world. Okay, let me just see. Icy ruin. That's a poisonous planet. Would that count? That's fungal mold. It's got ancient bones on it. That might be worth checking out. Like Ligit Prime. I think what I'm aware that I'm also running out of time on this video, so I think what we're going to do is to wind this video up. I'm going to get up into space. We're going to go to the space station. Yes, thank you, game. We're going to go to the space station, sell off the, what we call it, and then in the next part we'll start off by checking that planet which has got the potential to get the bonefish. If we can get that, that will then complete this stage, and then that means we can then move on to this stage, and then we've kind of got to a point where we've got to start getting a little bit serious. But we've got some cooking to do as well, but I don't think the cooking will be too much. We'll probably have to cook with bones or something silly like that. Anyway, I'm just going to get to the space station and then we'll wind up the video. First things first, we'll sell off that. The Dadodostorium exhibit. Sell that off. Don't think I've got anything else. I could sell the scaly meat. Yeah, we'll sell the scaly meat. And the, I don't know, we could keep, we'll sell some of the crystal flesh. Okay, is there anything we can buy here that could be useful? Oh, we got some pyrite. Think about that. Anyway, this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.